During that December 2022 sit-down for their On the Come Up series, Poppa opened up in ways that look entirely different now than they did at the time. On Survival in Jacksonville, he put it this way: as long as you got the mindset of survival, you're always going to survive. You know what I'm saying? Until it's your time. When the topic shifted to trust, his answer was blunt. A valuable lesson I've learned during my come-up: don't trust nobody. That's it, period. Anybody, everyone closest to you, the one sleeping next to you, don't trust them. And then came the answer that stops you cold. Asked about what he wanted from his career, Poppa told them, far away from everybody. I don't even plan on doing this in the next couple years. Honestly, I hope it takes me somewhere I don't gotta be around nobody. I just wanna go far away. I don't really care what comes from the music. If I reach none of the peaks that I plan on reaching before, it don't matter to me no more. My love not for the music no more. I'm just making the music. It's about the money at this point. His ultimate goal, in his exact words: get enough bread to fall off the face, you feel me? Like just go missing, away from everybody. Truth of it, that's the plan. When asked what advice he'd give aspiring musicians, the answer carried no encouragement at all. Don't get in this field. Find something else you want to do. Have a backup plan. Read those quotes together, and what you're hearing is a man telling the world on the record that his love for music had died, that he wanted to vanish, that he didn't trust a single person around him, that the only reason he kept going was money, specifically enough money to disappear so completely that no one would find him. Those aren't the words of someone mapping out a long career. They belong to someone running out of reasons to stay. Nobody acted on what he said, or maybe people heard it and just didn't know what to do with it, because he kept releasing music, kept touring, kept showing up, and then on February 18th, 2026, he stopped. 5 days before his death, on February 13th, Poppa released what became his final single, Out of Town Bay. A birthday bash concert sat on the calendar for March 21st at the Fillmore in New Orleans, and a new album was in the works for spring. From the outside, everything pointed toward forward motion. On the morning of February 18th, 2026, a single-car accident put Poppa on the shoulder of Interstate 85 South near Hapeville, Georgia. The crash wasn't severe, and his car still ran. What followed is where the story takes its darkest turn. He called his manager in clear distress, and they agreed to meet at a nearby Hilton Hotel parking lot. When the manager pulled up, Poppa sat in his car, speaking through a rolled-down window. During that conversation, he pulled out a handgun, aimed it at his own head, and fired. An off-duty police officer working at the hotel heard the shot and dialed 911. Paramedics rushed Poppa to Grady Hospital, where doctors pronounced him dead at 11:23 a.m. Eastern Time. No suicide note turned up at the scene. The Fulton County Medical Examiner's Office performed the autopsy the next day and ruled the cause of death a self-inflicted gunshot wound to the head, with the manner classified as suicide. Hapeville Police Chief Bruce Headley provided the detailed timeline to TMZ and Complex. CMG confirmed the death officially, followed by NBC News, Billboard, CBS News, and Pitchfork. 25 years old. A young son named Kofi, sometimes called PJ, left behind with his girlfriend Toyi Roberts, the daughter of rapper Rick Ross. During the hours before his death, Poppa had posted an Instagram story quoting Rodway's Letting It Go. The lyrics read, "Don't want to go to no club, no. I just want to chill. You know what happened. I know what happened. World never will." His Instagram bio at the time contained a line that now feels impossible to read as anything other than a goodbye. "First we're born, next we suffer, then we die, the end." A TikTok message had also circulated where Poppa stated, "I got one more album and it's over. I am going to find my peace." Every one of these signals only became obvious after the fact, and that might be the cruelest part of stories like this one. The signs sit right there in front of you, and they always look clearer in hindsight than they ever did in the moment. When someone has been talking about pain and loss for 9 straight years, when every song they record centers on grief and survival and the people who aren't here anymore, the line between art and a cry for help becomes almost invisible. Nobody knows exactly when to stop treating the words as lyrics and start treating them as warnings. Lil Poppa wasn't just another rapper lost to a violent city. Among the prominent names in Jacksonville's rap scene, he stands out as one of the only ones who wasn't killed by someone else, who was never arrested for violence, and who actively turned away from the cycle of retaliation. The shootings didn't kill him. The streets didn't kill him. What killed him was everything those experiences left behind inside his head. CMG's official statement described him as one of those rare artists who thoughtfully poured his pain, growth, and truth into his art. His peers called him the only one left standing. 9 years of music, around 290 million Spotify streams, hundreds of millions of YouTube views, all of it now stands as one of the most complete records in hip-hop of what survivor's guilt sounds like when it reaches the breaking point. Janarius Michael Wheeler, born March 18, 2000, dead at 25 on February 18, 2026. Sickle cell anemia fought him from childhood. Bullets found him twice, and both times he walked away while friends beside him didn't. Music came from all of it, honestly and relentlessly for 9 years straight. And then he told us, on the record, that he wanted to disappear. Pain doesn't go away just because you turn it into art. The people who seem the strongest, the ones who keep showing up, keep working, keep releasing music, might be the ones who need someone checking on them the most. Not fans, not followers, someone real and close, someone who hears the words behind the music and asks the simple question nobody asked Lil Poppa enough. He told us everything. We just weren't listening. If you or someone you know is struggling, the Suicide and Crisis Lifeline is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week by calling or texting 988.